Hello, everyone. Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon, whatever time you may see this. Um, as you can see, I am a bit better today than I was in my last video, but I'm not gonna say like I'm 100% or even 90, maybe like 80, 85, maybe at lowest 75, 70. But with God's patience and God's time, we are getting to full recovery. I don't really know what I had. I didn't get like the results back from my visit that my dad just made like last second on Monday. But we'll see what happens and we'll see what they say. But nonetheless, I am feeling a bit better. I'll say more better. I'm not gonna say much, but more better than previous times, previous days of this week. And and something, a thought kind of came across me while I was actually making my dog's food. I was just taking some care of some things around the house, and something just kind of popped into my mind. I just wanted to share it. And it's the appreciation of being sick. And I know that sounds really weird. I know that sounds like, what is this dude talking about? Well, for me, I feel like a sickness is like a test, right? And it's a test of how much more will you be happier that you have life and that you are able to wake up each and every day, each and every morning, and that you're able to go to sleep at night in a bed, on a mattress, under a blanket, right? How much more appreciative will you be of those things when you are sick, regardless of the pain or the type of sickness, that you're enduring? How much more will you appreciate it? How much more will you thank the Heavenly Father? And obviously, like for me, my sickness was, in correlation to what could just be a COVID or a flu or just a regular cold, which again, they're all like not great things. I've had COVID before, wasn't great. I've had a cold before. I don't know if I've had a flu before, but excuse me. It's not great. But just, in the beginnings of this sickness, man, my body was aching. I was sweating, insane headaches, just feeling nauseous, just looking at a toilet. I just wanted to throw up. And, walking, I felt like I couldn't walk for such a long time until like I just had to sit down. And it wasn't great. My voice wasn't like as back as it is now. And my cough was way worse. But again, it was just like, man. And I felt like a lot of other times, and when I was younger, I would just been like complaining. I would have been very arrogant, very angry and upset. Why me? Why do I have to be sick? How much longer do I have to endure it? How much longer do I need to cough? Do I need to sneeze? Do I need to blow my nose? Take this disgusting medicine? Stay in bed? Feel rotten? But I think for the first time in my life, if I'm not mistaken, a couple days ago, I think it was on Monday, right? The day after Sunday, where that was like one of the worst feeling days I had. I woke up and my throat was still hurting. I was coughing pretty bad. Still had a bit of a headache. My body was still kind of, still felt really hot. But I woke up and I said, Father, thank you for another blessed day. Thank you for allowing me to wake up and giving me a chance to awaken, to remind me that you still have a plan and a course of action for me. And regardless of me waking up sick or better, I am just grateful that I am able to wake up. And for the first time, I felt like, wow, like I didn't care that I was sick. I felt like I was glad. I was glad I was sick, in a way. It felt like it was weird. But because God still gave me the chance of life, God still allowed me to wake up again. God still allowed me, or my father, I want to say my father gave me another chance, another day to heal, for my body to adapt and to fight off the disease or the virus, whatever it may be. And to see my mother, to see my father, to talk to the people that I love, to watch television, to play the game. I felt like in those moments, like in the time that I am sick, is when I'm most grateful. Because, when you're healthy, you feel like it's all good. But a lot of times when you're healthy, do you always say thank you for awakening me again? Right? Do you always tell the Father when you wake up on a nice, beautiful day, you're awakened, you're energized, feeling good, your body feels loose, not so tight, no backaches, nothing. You have a good job, you had everything. You feel good. You're just waking up. But do you tell the Father, Lord, thank you for waking me today? When you go to bed at night, you come home, do all your things, you get to sleep good, sleep in comfort, nice and cozy under your blanket, wrapped up, maybe with a partner. Or, if you have a child or a pet, sleep with them, right? Do you get down on your knees and do you pray and just give thanks that you were able to have the day you had and to be able to make it home safely? But then when you get sick, when you obtain that sickness, then how do things change? And that's how I kind of saw it. I used to always just think sickness was just like a bad thing. But it's never a bad thing. At least I don't. At least not all the time. A lot of the times it could be good. Because maybe it opens your eyes to something that you were missing. Maybe you see the true value of what you have in front of you, which is life. And that it's not, just because you have all these things, the most important thing that you do have is health and life. And when you're in those moments where it feels like it's getting taken away from you, your body has to fight it so hard, and it gets more difficult and more difficult and more difficult. And you start to feel anger. You start to feel sadness. You start to worry. You start to just all these emotions start to engulf you. But then you understand that there is someone that can help you. And that is God. And when you pray to him, when you give him thanks, he understands that you are truly grateful, that you are humble. You are a humble servant of him. Because you understand that although you may be sick, although you may be hurting, although you may be broken, you still have him. You still have him. I look crazy. I haven't gotten a haircut in weeks, let alone months. My beard is crazy big. The hair in my head is growing back. I look like a caveman, But I'm still thankful. I still think I look beautiful. I still think I'm blessed that I still am able to wake up every day. And even though I was sick, I'm grateful for the sickness because it allowed me to really open up my eyes to something bigger. And so the next time you get sick, whether it's just a simple cough or a cold, or maybe you have to stay in bed for a little bit, remember to always thank the Lord and the Father for the gift that you have, that not a lot have. The pleasure of waking up again another day, let alone waking up in a bed with a mattress and a pillow and a blanket, and being able to see your mother and father or your roommates again, or your beloved husband or wife, and know that sickness is not a bad thing, because God does no bad. God only does good for us, and he will heal you. And in that healing process, you will, God willing, become closer to him. And so, that's really all I wanted to share with you guys today. I hope all of you are doing well. I hope all of you are staying safe. I pray that God is blessing all of you, each and every single one, abundantly so. I love all of you so very much. I'm very grateful for all of you. You all have changed my life and blessed me so much in so many ways. To all my subscribers, to all the people that watch, to all the people that stay and listen, thank you very much. I love you. And I am proud of you. I am proud of all that you have done. I am proud of all that you have accomplished. And I am certainly proud that you are continuing to do more and better. And I cannot wait to see how much you accomplish and do in the next coming days and months and years, because you will do amazing things. So have a blessed day. I love you. I'm proud of you, and God bless you. May peace be with you. Much love, baby.